But it sucks it has to end like this. You said love never dies.
Christina Milian hasn't always had the best of luck with men, and her marriage to the dream is more than enough proof of that. Although it started out well, it was filled with drama and red flags. But what actually happened? And what were these red flags? Without wasting any time, let's dive straight into this story. Christina and the Dream got married at a drive-thru wedding chapel in Las Vegas, according to the list. Like most people, they hoped that their relationship would stand the test of time and be different from other failed celebrity relationships. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case. After 2 years of marriage, the news of their divorce was everywhere, but no one knew the reason why. That is, until they went their separate ways and Christina slowly started opening up about everything she went through while she was with the Dream, but not before the Dream tried downplaying the real reason behind their divorce. He made it seem like they were getting divorced because they had fallen out of love with each other. And that was pretty strange because when he had filed for divorce from Christina, she was still very much pregnant with their daughter, Violet. People don't often fall out of love with each other when they're expecting a child together. So it seems like the Dream really wasn't telling the truth at all. It turns out that he was actually cheating on Christina and didn't want anyone to know what he was doing. But Christina knew, and she ended up spilling the secret he tried so hard to keep. Now get this. Apparently, after 5 months of marriage, Christina and the Dream started having some issues. And ultimately, they decided that getting a divorce was the only way out. But they couldn't do it because Christina was already pregnant. So they decided to wait it out until after she gave birth to their baby girl. As for the reason why they wanted a divorce so soon, it wasn't because of irreconcilable differences like the Dream tried to claim. Apparently, it was because he kept cheating on Christina and she got tired of it all. While speaking about her marriage to the Dream a while back, Christina explained how she realized that no matter what, you can't change who you are. She said that she tried being someone she wasn't because she desperately wanted her marriage to the Dream to work, but it didn't. Because if something is not working, it's just not working, and no amount of change can fix that. Following this, Christina went on to describe her marriage to the Dream as her being in hell, and even after she got divorced from him, her troubles didn't end there. If anything, they got worse. After giving birth to her and the Dream's daughter, Violet, Christina revealed that she was practically a single mom to their daughter. Back then, she explained how she wasn't happy with the situation she found herself in and how she had to be a 200% mom for her daughter. And she wasn't talking about finances. For her, it was about spending time with their child, and this was something the Dream barely did. Now, she did acknowledge the fact that they lived in different cities, so it's not like he could drive up to her house every day. But there are planes, and with the amount of money they both had at the time, booking a flight whenever they wanted wasn't a big deal. Christina also wasn't stopping the Dream from seeing Violet, so it made no sense to her why he wasn't trying to spend some time with their daughter and act like a real father figure. After everything Christina said about him and his parenting skills, you'd think the Dream would ignore her or at least come online to share his side of the story. But he did something completely unexpected. He went on a full-on Twitter rampage, and it was kind of crazy. First, he accused Christina of looking for her 15 minutes of fame. Then he called her a gold digger and accused her of saying all those things for a publicity stunt. The Dream went on to say that if there was actually an issue concerning how he was taking care of his family, people would be better off asking him. And then he concluded his rant by calling Christina a had-been. The Dream's rant online shocked everyone, including Christina. So much so that she didn't bite back or say anything in response to his accusations. She just simply ignored him and moved on with her life. And that was the best decision she probably could have made. Now, it may have taken them a while, but the Dream and Christina ultimately reached a settlement with each other. As it stands now, they are good friends and co-parents to their daughter, Violet. As for how Christina's life is right now, well, things couldn't be any better. Christina is currently with Matt Pakora, and they have 2 children together. Matt is an R&B singer who was born in France. According to People, before the start of his solo career, he used to be on a reality TV show called Pop Stars, and it was through this show that he got his start in the boy band called Link Up. Matt didn't spend much time in Link Up before he started his solo music career. And so far, he's been pretty successful in France. He's released about 10 studio albums, with his last one coming out in 2024. His albums have appeared on the French pop charts. As for how Matt and Christina struck up a relationship, they met at a restaurant in France in 2017. According to Christina, they exchanged numbers the night that they met, only to find out that it was both their birthdays that night. It felt like the stars had aligned for them. Outside of his singing career, Matt also dances, and he appeared on the French version of Dancing with the Stars, earning the trophy in the first season of the show. Currently, Matt and Christina have 2 kids together. Their first son, Isaiah, was born in January 2020, and then their second son, Kenna, was born in April 2021. Chances are none of this would have happened if everything that happened between Christina and the Dream didn't play out the way it did. As for the Dream, his Wikipedia profile suggests that he happily moved on with his life too. He started dating Lalonde Martinez in early 2014. They got engaged by May and tied the knot by July of that same year. Since then, they've had 4 children together. Their son, Air Wolf, was born in 2015. Lord Nash was born in 2016. Their daughters, Maverick, was born in 2017, and Ulysses was born in 2019. And according to the Dream's Instagram page, he's still performing and doing what he knows how to do best. At the end of the day, I guess you could say everything worked out well for both Christina and the Dream. But what are your thoughts on all this? What do you think about their relationship? What do you make of what Christina said about the Dream being an absent father? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below.